Hey guys, Trevor here with eCommerce Paradise. Today I'm going to show you how to do keyword research for high-ticket dropshipping. A lot of people don't really understand what keyword research is in the beginning. It totally makes sense. I had no idea how to do keyword research when I first got started. It took me a long time to learn what keywords are and different types. And so in this video, my goal is to teach you how to do keyword research using one of my favorite keyword research tools on the internet, KW Finder. So without further ado, let's get into the video. Alright, so first and foremost, before you get started with your keyword research, go get my free niches list at ecommerceparadise.com/99niches. Link will be in the description below. You'll land on this page, just enter your name and email address and click download now. And you'll be receiving an email that brings you to this page. And this page has a list of 99 niches as well as my main criteria for niche selection so you can learn a bit from it. Make sure you watch that video. And what you'll see here is a bunch of different product ideas that are expensive products, things that you can dropship online. And each of these product names is a keyword, but they're not really specific keywords, right? It's just kind of a product category keyword. And so these are generic keywords. We know them as generic keywords. And we'll just kind of maybe start with one like greenhouses or trampolines or something like that. And we'll go from there and do some research and see what we can find. Now the keyword research tool that I'm going to be using today is called KW Finder. This is a premium tool, but you can get a free trial of it if you go to ecommerceparadise.com/KW Finder. You'll land on this page, just click the free trial button, and you can sign up using that link. Link is below in the description for the free trial. All right, so once you get in there, let's go ahead and type in greenhouses and start with the keyword research. Cool, so what we want to see is that for profitable niches is that, you're going to have over 50,000 search volume just for the main niche if you want to do a solid store from it. So there's definitely plenty of search volume for this niche. And you'll see here by searching from top to bottom of search volume alone that the next one down is greenhouses for sale at 38,500. Okay, and then there's small greenhouse. So that's a little bit long tail keyword. It's a little bit longer, right? Because you have that greenhouse generic keyword and then you have small. So it's a specific type of greenhouse. Then you have greenhouse kits. Mini greenhouse, which is kind of similar to small greenhouse. Greenhouse plastics, so plastic greenhouses. Do-it-yourself greenhouse. Lean-to greenhouse. How to build a greenhouse. So what I would do is I could have a website based just around greenhouses. Okay, and then I would optimize the main store with lots of keywords for greenhouses for sale. And then I would create these collections as categories: small greenhouse, greenhouse kits, mini greenhouse, greenhouse plastic, DIY greenhouse. These are keywords that are getting search volume already in Google. So what you're going to want to do is work these keywords into the content of your website. Because when Google sees that these keywords are in the content of your website, they're going to be more likely to rank those pages for you for those keywords. Now look over here. You'll see keyword difficulty. This is actually a ranking algorithm that decides how difficult it will take for you to actually rank for a keyword. So as you can see, for greenhouses, it's very difficult. You have ranks sites with link profile strength of up to 71 in the search engine results. And by the way, SERP stands for Search Engine Results Preview Overview and Search Engine Results Page. And so you can see the first 10 here. That's the first page of Google, and then the next 10 down. But by the time we get to the second page, you start seeing how there's some lower link profile sites ranking. And these are the ones that you will be targeting to take out for those particular keywords because they're such low profile, right? All right, now if you look at greenhouses for sale, it shows you a different picture. It's a little bit less competition, okay? Even further down, small greenhouses, the longer tail the keyword gets, generally speaking, the less competition there will be for it, just because there's not as many people trying to rank for that shorter tail keyword, longer tail keyword. So going down, we'll look at greenhouse glass, heater. Okay, that's like an accessory or whatever. Indoor greenhouse is a type. Portable greenhouse is another type. So you want to each of these will probably be collections on your Shopify store, and you'll want to make sure you name the collection after the most highly searched after version of that keyword. Okay, so if you have the option put indoor greenhouses or indoor greenhouse, you'd probably want to have it say indoor greenhouse, just because it would rank it better. Now, Google knows the difference between greenhouse and greenhouses, so you could just call it greenhouses, but that's okay, doesn't matter. So there's hoop house. I don't know what that is, but that's interesting. It's a different type of greenhouse, which is cool. polycarbonate greenhouse, greenhouse supplies, Polaram greenhouse. I don't know if that's a type of greenhouse or a particular brand. It might be a actual brand of greenhouses. And well, all we have to do to find out is just click one of the links on the search engine results page to find out. Is this a brand of a greenhouse or is this a type of greenhouse? I think Polaram greenhouses is a particular brand, but I'm not 100% on that. Okay. If I go to one of the product listings, it'll probably give me like the brand or the vendor, and it'll tell me it's Polaram. Yeah, so Polaram is a brand. So now that you know that Polaram is a brand, what we can do is we can type into Google, try to find that brand's website, and see if we can contact them without getting a supplier account. Here they are, polaram.com. Okay, so that's the supplier's website. You can contact them about getting an account. Greenhouse design, that might make for a good blog article. Garden greenhouse, it's a collection. Cheap greenhouse, that's something you can make a blog article out of. Commercial greenhouse, that's a collection. Backyard collection. Greenhouse shed, that's a collection keyword. Greenhouse window, that's a type of product. Greenhouse plans, type of product. So as you can see, there's lots of different ideas for product categories here. And as you build out your store, you definitely want to optimize each product category for the actual keyword that's ranking in Google related to it. Okay, now going farther down, and let's look at the Polaram example because Polaram is a brand name. Where is it? Wait a minute. If I put Polaram here into KW Finder, it'll give me a different story. Let me actually exit out of this really quick. Website's loading really slow. Okay, cool. So now we know that that supplier has 7,000 monthly search volume, so that's great to see. You can do that for every single potential supplier and see which ones have the most and try to get after those first. You can also see which stores sell those, and if any of them are online only, then then that's a good sign. This particular one looks like it's on Shopify because it says collections in there, and it looks like a Shoptimized website, I think, Greenhouse Emporium. Looks like it's definitely like one of these online only stores, so you could probably extract a lot of ideas from this store and look at their suppliers and see it looks like if you go to collections all on any Shopify store, you should see a list of suppliers, but if not, you can try to use their search bar. Okay, let's try the search bar. Okay. On their website, they don't have a drop down of menus. Oh, they do. Right. It's under brands here. So you can see all the greenhouse brands that they carry are right here. And those are right there. And you can reach out to these brands, look them up online, reach out to them and see if you can get supplier accounts, okay? And if you plug each of these into KW Finder, you can see the search volume of each one, and that'll tell you, how much those, how popular each brand is. Okay. What's another one? So when we know that there's Polaram greenhouses, we can search one of the actual products that they have, and we can see what the search volume is on the products. Yeah, see Polaram greenhouse kits. Looks like they have sub-collections built into their website, which is kind of cool. All right, so here's an example. So Polaram hybrid, 6 foot by 10 foot, hobby greenhouse, HD5510. This is known as a long tail keyword. This might not be the most optimized, but it's a long tail keyword. It's the brand name plus a generic name plus a SKU number or model name, okay? So that's usually how we put together these product listings. It's a brand name plus model name plus generic keyword plus sub-generic keywords plus SKU numbers. And you can take that and either type it into Google or type it into KW Finder and see if it's got any search volume, and if it doesn't have direct search volume, what are the other people selling that product? Sheds for Less direct, Kit Superstore, Greenhousely. It's another Shopify store, so I'll pull that up. Okay, and so you can see all the different Paul Ram products that they sell. So now they're on multiple stores, so that's a pretty good sign that this might be a really good niche to get into because you have a couple of stores, not too much competition, and lots of suppliers available to sell. Okay. All right, so now that you know how to look up, long tail keywords, just understand first and foremost that the specific SKU numbers are going to be really cool to target for traffic. So if somebody's looking up that specific SKU number in Google, and you can see here it even has 20 search volume with only a KD of 13, right? And what should be ranking is the actual product page for that particular product. So people, when they searched in Google, the results are going to go straight to product pages, okay? And these are the kind of low-hanging fruit that we want. People that already know what they want, they're just doing research really to find the store with the best offer for that product, okay? And when they find that offer, that store, then they'll probably purchase from that one, the one that has all the different accessories and add-ons that are possible, and they'll go ahead and get 10% off or whatever and be perfectly happy. Okay, and that's kind of how this stuff works. If you can target these long tail keywords, specifically the SKU numbers and model names, the brand names, and know how to target the generic keywords as well within your collection pages and your product pages and all that, you're going to do really well. Okay, that's how you should do keyword research. You should use it to start your site for research and also use it to optimize your site as time goes on. Okay, and you can get tons of other ideas here using KW Finder as well. That's why I like this tool so much. It doesn't just show you the search engine results preview. What you can do is you can take the website, your competitors, and you can plug it back into here under search by domain, and then it'll tell you what keywords that they can find on that website, if there's any. Here we go. So Rhino greenhouse, and let's just go by search volume. Potato planters. Okay, so we know like one of the most highly searched keywords on their store is potato planters, not even a greenhouse. That's really interesting. So if I go back here, I'm going to try to find potato planters on their website. Let's see, outdoors and more. Planters, pots, and benches, maybe. Potato planter. Okay, so it's just an interesting thing that lots of search volume and a high position for potato planters. So that might tell you something, and you can dive into that and try to find suppliers and whatever. Next, I see that glass greenhouses is one of their most popular categories here. Okay, so I'm going to definitely try to optimize for glass greenhouses if I know that they get the most search volume on their site. The next one is wooden greenhouse. So number one category I try to optimize is glass greenhouse. And then of course heating, that's a huge one as well. Wooden greenhouse, polycarbonate. Okay, greenhouse gardening, greenhouse glass. Rhino, the top brand probably is Rhino greenhouses. Tabletop, solar fan, solar powered. So you get a lot of good ideas here from different ideas, know like which things you can optimize for, okay? And that's gonna give you a huge heads up. So the next thing you can do under here with KW Finder is you can use tools like their SERP Checker, SERP Watcher, Link Miner, and Site Profiler, okay? And if you want to rank for SEO and get backlinks and stuff like that, Link Miner is really, really cool. So if we know, these guys obviously are already kind of ranking organically for some stuff. Let's go ahead and see what keywords they're ranking for, or what backlinks they're getting. So all you have to do is find backlinks. and you'll see these are the backlinks they get, and the link strength indicates the power of the backlink. So this is the strongest one. It's exactgo.com/retailers. So that's probably one of their suppliers, and it's probably like a distributor or something like that that lists all of their retailers on their website. That basically gives them a backlink, and they've been around for a while. So, yeah, definitely a supplier. That might not be too hard to get. How to build a greenhouse free plans. That's interesting. So they may have done a guest post here or something like that. Let's find out. Okay. Amazon. Now if we just kind of control find and type greenhouse emporium, nothing comes up. It might not even be a link. It might be like a comment that they left or something like that, that's possible. Let's see. Sometimes people leave their website linked. It might also be running banner ads on this website. That might be why it shows a backlink. I don't see any ads. So it's hard to tell where exactly in this article right now that they've gotten the backlink from. Let's see if I can really get in here. Let's see. Yeah, I don't see where the backlink is at, but that doesn't mean that there isn't one in there somewhere. So it might be interesting to you could write the blog owner and see if you can do it, some kind of an article or something like that. Looks like here's the actual link that's in there. It's going to an article on their website about something. And now that you know that it's heading to greenhouse gardening, how to grow spinach, this might be a really cool article for you to create on your site too. Obviously, this is the type of article people will link to that are just, regular people, bloggers that, have a following. So these are great articles, and you should definitely extract them from a website like this, okay? So you can go through and get tons of ideas here in Link Miner for backlinks. And you can also, check your rankings in SERP Watcher. SEO Site Profiler will just kind of give you an overview of the entire site's SEO. So let's do that one next. Okay, so domain authority is 18. It's not bad for an e-commerce store. That's a new one. Page authority 27, again, not bad. They have some backlinks. They got quite a bit of content. They're getting more backlinks over time. It's a steady growth. That means they're not buying backlinks. They're organically getting them. Yeah, so 1, 2, 3, 4. One day they had 29, so I don't know about that, but let's see. Do follow link ratio. That means the good backlinks that send SEO juice. It's about a third of what they have, which is great. Active links 96, referring domains 72. These are the top referring domains. Survival blog. They got themselves on some coupon sites, which is cool. That's smart. Lots of different blogs. So you can definitely extract that. And yeah, so obviously they're using different types of anchor text. And this will tell you what their top content is, which is actually really cool. So they have a blog post here about glass versus polycarbonate greenhouses, and that's really great. You can see that gets the most referring domains, so that's something that tells you, that's a blog article you should definitely extract. 3 DIY tabletop greenhouse ideas, greenhouse gardening, how to grow spinach, freeze drying the best food press freezer method. Yeah, so lots of cool stuff here. These guys are doing a great job. I think it's awesome. So yeah, guys, that's pretty much it for keyword research for high-ticket dropshipping. We explored all the different things between, your top of the level short tail generic keywords, and then your a little bit more, longer tail specific generic keywords, different types of greenhouses, for instance, conventional greenhouses, Victorian, all that stuff. The ones we found in the KW Finder that have the search volume. We explored, how to do search volume for brands and supplier keywords, which is really good. There's also supplier sub-generic keywords like Montecito, glass greenhouses, that kind of a keyword. You can target those in a particular collection if you want. And then we explored long-tail keywords, which are the product-specific keywords, the SKU numbers and model names, which are really good because that will give you the best kind of traffic that you can possibly get on a website for e-commerce. Okay, and and then we explored our competitor sites, and we found that they have a ton of blog articles, and we know that we can extract the ideas of those blog articles, and we can extract the keywords, and we can create content that's better, and then more content basically in the blog post, and maybe make videos even for it, that kind of thing, like enhance upon what they've done. And then we also explored the same backlinks that they have so that we can try to reach out to the same people and get those similar backlinks somehow. And then we explored different ideas for promotions, which is like getting on coupon sites and stuff like that for backlinks. Okay, so lots of cool stuff here. Keyword research and SEO and backlinks, they all kind of go hand in hand together. It all is part of the bigger picture of things. And you definitely should not just focus on this stuff, but you also should focus on paid advertising. But understand that doing keyword research, doing all this content is going to enhance your profitability with your paid ads. So I would definitely do them both at the same time. Don't skip or one or the other, but do them together so that your site grows really profitably in the long run. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Definitely go get my free niches list at ecommerceparadise.com/99niches. Alright guys, I really hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you understand now better how to do keyword research for high-ticket dropshipping. Go out now and improve your website, improve your business with it, and create content. That's my best advice. Content is king. People love content. People read and engage in content, and it will get them to stay on your site longer. It will get them to know, like, and trust you more, and it will get them to buy from you. It will also get other people in your niche to actually link back to your website as well, which will increase your SEO rankings, which will help with content, will help with your ads as well. Everything's going to help together, and all around, you're going to be able to do all sorts of more stuff with it. You can use content the same content in your website in your emails, and email marketing is great for free traffic. So you can do tons of stuff, and keyword research really is the foundation of all of this. And it's also the best way to scale your website as well, is to keep doing research and keep optimizing your store with keywords. All right, guys, so when you're ready, go get your free trial at KW Finder. It's ecommerceparadise.com/KW Finder, and the link is below. And when you're also ready to really get going with your high-ticket dropshipping store, whether you've started yet or not, you can enroll to my high-ticket dropshipping masterclass. Okay, go to ecommerceparadise.com/masterclass for more details. Make sure you subscribe to the channel and comment below and let me know if you have any questions. I'm always happy to help answer all the questions myself. And if you want to email me directly, I'm Trevor at ecommerceparadise.com. Follow Facebook, eCommerce Paradise, and follow Instagram at eCommerce Paradise. And I will see you guys out there. Take care.